Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another pick a card reading. I hope you all are feeling good, feeling great, and yeah, I'm here today. It is a lovely day outside. You already know I'm ready to read. So, with that being said, the question that we are going to be asking Spirit today is: are they your perfect match? Are they, the person on your mind, your perfect match? And I'm excited. I think this is an interesting reading topic. So let's get into it. The way this reading is going to go is you're going to pause the video right now if you need to, and you're going to choose the pile that you are attracted to the most. You could choose one pile or you could choose as many as you would like. It's really up to you and how you want to guide your experience. So pile one, we have the Modern Witch Tarot deck with the citrine crystal. Pile two, we have the Essential Tarot deck with the pyrite crystal. And then pile three, we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck with the rose quartz crystal. Pause the video now if you need to. Go ahead to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and choose the timestamp that is in correlation with the pile that you chose. So I will see y'all at your reading. All right, my pile one people. Pile one people. If you chose the Modern Witch Tarot deck with the citrine crystal, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Definitely make sure that y'all check out all of the information in the description box. There you can find links to everything that I'm doing around the web. If you want to get a personal private reading, if you would like to donate to this channel, if you want to check out my new line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails, and if you also want to follow me on Instagram, the links are in the description box. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely a big shout out to returning subscribers. And if you're new, welcome. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and of course, hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned for when I drop new readings. So let's go ahead and get started. Are they your perfect match? We're going to be asking Spirit, are they your perfect match? So compatibility is definitely, going to be up for discussion. But I also wanted to just bring a lot of random information out about who this person is, just to give you the opportunity to decide if you would gel well with that person. So it is going to require you to think, because I am just going to be bringing up, a lot of different messages. So the person that's on your mind, I can definitely say it took a lot for this person to get to where they are in life right now. I think that this is someone who works a lot, someone that is definitely a workaholic, someone who is like, you might always ask them, like, do you need help? Or, or they don't want to put up the facade that they might need help. This is someone who always wants to do something on their own. And I feel like oftentimes this person's work really does get in the way of them being able to just relax. So they might be experiencing, for them, I feel like work is a really big thing for them. Like their work, their responsibilities, their duties, like they take these things serious. I feel like they take these things so serious to the point of they're blocked emotionally. So they take these things so serious that maybe they don't really have much to give to someone else. So it seems like whoever the perfect match is, whoever whoever's on your mind, they could be working towards a goal which doesn't really give them the opportunity to be everything to everyone. So this could be a recluse person, someone who really keeps to themselves, someone who really focuses on themselves. But I also feel like they do this because of just how much work and responsibility and, duties that they have. And this is someone who is going to want to carry those things on their own. This is someone who, likes independence. And it's like, yeah, work is showing up. But it's like, this is a major thing for this person. So that's why I'm like, is this person a workaholic? It seems like they could be focused on some type of goal, but it's like this goal really shapes, or whatever they're working on, how they're working towards things, it really shapes who they are right now at this point in time. Yeah, it seems like with the Ten of Pentacles, it does definitely seem like this is someone who could be a family person. So they're really invested in their family. They could be a matriarch or a patriarch. This could also be someone who they could be like the caregiver for their family, someone who always has to make sure that everyone is good within the family. But when it comes down to themselves, it's like maybe their emotions, they could be emotionally unstable, maybe a bit moody because they're always doing so much and not really being able to show up in a, sometimes it could even be in a super loving and super compassionate way. But I feel like this person is getting to a point in their life where they're understanding that like they really actually do need help, and it's not really benefiting them to always make themselves like, it's kind of given like a martyr type of energy. Like when it comes down to their loved ones, they're gonna step in there and they're gonna do what has to be done. However, it does take a lot of energy out of this person. So right now, at this point in time in their life, they're trying to figure out how they can release certain, burdens and certain responsibilities, because it really does, take them, it really does, contribute to them feeling emotionally imbalanced. That's what I'm trying to say. But I can say that whoever is on your mind, as far as if you're someone who that you need, that that you need money, like that you need to feel secure, that you need to feel stable, that you need to feel provided for, this person is going to be that person for you if that's something that that you need. So this person is definitely a very hard worker, and they're definitely someone who they're going to stick with things, and they don't really let things go, especially when it comes to their goals. And a big goal for them is definitely being able to relax later in life and make sure that their family has what they need financially. So this is someone who is goal oriented, and this is someone who thinks towards the future. I also think that this person, they're a workaholic, and oftentimes it really gets them emotionally unstable. This is someone who right now at this point in time, because they work so much, they may be engaging in unhealthy behaviors like drinking. Drinking is definitely a big thing that comes up. Maybe that's how they feel like they can cope with things. This is definitely someone who drinks by themselves. This is someone who, the song that came in my mind was definitely the Yin Yang Twins. This is someone who definitely drinks by themselves. And if they do smoke, they also smoke by themselves as well. So that's where that like independence is coming from. So there's someone who probably wants to deal with their emotions and to handle things on their own. That's the type of individual this is. It's like they do a lot, but they want to deal with those things on their own. They want to deal with themselves on their own. Yeah, I do think that this person right now at this point in time in their life, they are ready to take a break because they work so much. They are very goal oriented, but this is also someone who just really wants to relax. So if you're someone who wants to, yes, enjoy the fruits of your labor, but you want to relax and don't always feel like you in the hustle and bustle of working or trying to do something, that's the type of person that this is. They would just rather be able to just let things go. So this could be someone who is a go with the flow type of person as well, where it's just like, if something makes no sense for them to be paying attention to, why would they stress themselves out? They're just gonna move forward. This is someone who definitely has the ability to do so, and they don't want to be stressed. So if you want someone that doesn't want to live a stressful life, like you want someone who is going to handle things and is definitely going to figure it out, then yeah, you should definitely consider this person. But we just want to keep going, because y'all know I don't try to tell y'all what to do. I just describe what's going on, and y'all can make the best decisions that you need to make for yourself. I don't be trying to tell people what to do. But yeah, so let's get a couple more cards and then we'll keep it pushing. Yeah, just not a stressful type of individual. Like, even if they're not all the way there emotionally, it's like they'll keep it to themselves as opposed to trying to put it on to other people. They'll keep it to themselves. But yeah, we have the Hanged One. I feel like this individual does tend to they want to, this is the person who's like, they want to keep people together, you know. So this person could also be like the peacemaker, but the peacemaker to default. This person could potentially be a people pleaser, someone who like doesn't want to, it's like, you, they know even if there's a certain family member or there's a certain person that may not be the healthiest, is like they still feel like there's hope there, you know. They don't really want to they don't really, they, it's like, it's just giving peacemaker vibes. It's like they want to keep people there, you know. They want to, if there's a disagreement in the family, it's like instead of ostracizing somebody, they are gonna want to make sure that everybody is embraced, that everybody still feels loved, as opposed to, you know, having a broken family structure where it's like black sheeps here and people being ostracized here and all of that. It's like they rather want to keep things together. I think it's people pleasing to a fault, because in reality you are going to have to let go of some people, some places, some situations. There's different things that you're going to have to let go of. Just like this person would think, well, I need to let go of just all these burdens and responsibilities and this hardworking attitude that I have. Like, maybe I do need to just relax for a bit. It's like they need to also think about that when it comes to relationships. Like, they need to be able to maybe let some people go. You can't do everything or be everything for everyone. Yeah, it's definitely giving peacemaker vibes, and it definitely lets me know, I feel like this person has experienced, you know, hurt from the past, especially when it comes to relationships. So maybe it's like they're trying to ensure that everyone is good, but it's like, you can ensure that everyone is good, but are you good? You know, it's like, are you good? Definitely someone who will put, you know, their loved ones, people that they care about, they'll put that over their own particular happiness. And that definitely is being confirmed here with the Six of Cups. I just think that this is someone who needs to lighten up. They haven't yet got to the point to where they can really and just enjoy life and enjoy the journey and enjoy the process. Maybe that's something that you can do, can help this person lighten up, can help them play. Very much a present minded type of person. This is someone whose their mind is in the present and they thinking about the future. That's what this type of person is. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about the future. And then we had the Four of Pentacles that came out, but the Four of Pentacles definitely did come out within the reverse. I think that this person that is on your mind is still, they're still on their own personal journey, and especially a personal journey of empowerment. This is someone who I think they're going to learn is that life is just about being. It's like, you don't always have to be doing something, helping somebody, overcompensating. You don't always have to be doing this. Like, you could just be. Sometimes it's about being. Sometimes it's not necessarily about what you got or what you can keep or these things. It's about just living. And I think that this is someone who is getting to the point to where they're finally having the ability to you know, to experience that. So I'm going to bring out the Divine Feminine Oracle deck and see if we can get some additional messages from here as far as with them being your perfect match. We have Ghosted with 10. So if you all have already experienced dealings with this person, it could be that maybe you feel like they do ghost you from time to time, and maybe you don't know, like, what is this person doing? Like, where are they at? Like, what's going on with you? So I didn't really get too much here as far as like this person juggling other options or there being other people out there. It could just be that this person is intently focused on these goals and this money that they're trying to create and this legacy that they're trying to create, you know, for their future family. So sometimes it may seem as like, where is this person at? Like, what are they doing? Where are they at? Like, it maybe is that this person does need some type of self-care, because we have self-care here. So this is someone who, you know, spends time focusing on themselves because they have to, especially when they're not feeling emotionally up to par. They have to take a step back and to focus on their self-care and to focus on what they're eating or how they're treating themselves, how they're treating their physical body. So yeah, I just feel like this person definitely works a lot. So if there's moments of no communication, I wouldn't go to the worst case scenario. It's just this person has to take a step back and to care and focus on themselves because they're always working and they're always working and they're always doing something. And then we also have influencer here. So this person, it could definitely very much be an influencer. They're always posting the things that they are working on, and you can see that they're carrying a lot. They have a lot of responsibilities. Maybe they have a lot of ideas, a lot of passion, so they are showing these things to the world through the influencer card. So yeah, this is, I mean, it seems like this person is very ambitious. It seems like they do put people over themselves, but I also feel like they always get to a point to where they just have to like focus on them. Like they have to, they have to. And at that point, it's really all about them. So let's get some cards from, this is the heart-shaped love oracle deck. Let's go ahead and get some cards about this person. So they got acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So yeah, this person can definitely, like, as far as on their path, they're definitely on a path to acceptance. And I feel like they need that inner peace because they're always doing. So sometimes, like I said, you really just got to pull back and you just have to live and you just have to be. So that's energy that this person is getting into, especially with the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Is like, that's a real acceptance. Like, I need to let go of this. Like, I don't have to constantly be defending or constantly be doing or constantly trying to prove my point or constantly trying to, advocate for myself. I don't have to do that. I can just live and move on to what I want and what I feel like applies to me. Yeah, I do think that this person does care a lot about what their loved ones or their family members think of them. And that's why I think that they do so much. We also have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Cupid's arrow strikes. So you could definitely very much really like this person. They could definitely very much be interested in you. Hence, are they your perfect match? Okay. And we have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, with this 8 of Cups card, this is literally this in a nutshell. The past is now behind you. And that's why I originally had thought like, yo, this person, they're focused on the present and the future. They're not someone that is going to be focused on the past, especially with the 6 of Cups. They're not, that's not where they're at. They're not there. They are very much focused on what they're creating today and how it can impact their lives moving on tomorrow. So I'm going to use this deck right here, is the Dark Mirror Tarot, the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. And I just want to see, like, we got to get into it. We're going to talk about this person. We got to get into, like, what is their shadow side? Like, what is their predominant, shadow energy that they're currently working to get through. Let me not say this person is working through it, but we all have a shadow side. So we might as well just bring it out so y'all can really truly decide if this is the person for you. Your person said, mind your business. Your person said, mind your business. All right, so we have Masquerade. Yeah, I just feel like this really speaks to this person's people-pleasing ways, or just wanting to be a peacemaker, it's nothing wrong with wanting to be inclusive, but to the point to where it makes you to the point to where even with their responsibilities and everything that they're doing, like all of their duties, to the point in where you feel like you're not being yourself, to the point in which you feel like you are not acknowledging your emotions, that's a problem. So it could be that this person doesn't really want to acknowledge their emotions, or they don't want to, I can't say they don't want to work through them, but I feel like this person would put their emotions to the side so that they can, do for others, or so they can be there for others, or that so they can focus on their work. And it clearly doesn't put them in a great place. So I feel like the shadow side to this person is like, they need to be real. Like, be real with how you really feel. Be real, because if you're not real, these emotions are going to come up. And when they come up, is not going to be the best or the prettiest thing. So it's like, this person just has to be real with themselves. Like, don't put on a false mask. Like, say how you really feel how you really feel. And that's really the only way that you can have a good awareness of yourself and what is best for you moving forward, is if you acknowledge your emotions for what they are, instead of putting your emotions to the side just so you can be and do everything for everybody else. So if this is someone that you choose to be with and they choose to be with you, definitely look out for that and have genuine conversations with this person, because they could be feeling all types of ways. They'll still be participating and engaging in a relationship, but then here we go. But then you might experience those moments of feeling ghosted, like feeling like, well, how do you actually feel? Like, let's talk about this. Where you been? What's going on? Like, and that's literally, I feel like, because this person's emotions, they become so overwhelmed because they're not addressing them in the moment. Regardless of, even if they're providing and showing up for other people, it's like, you still have to address your emotions. You still have to, because it's you. It's like, if your cup is half empty, okay, or half full rather, if your cup is half full, it's like, what can you really do for someone else? So this person needs to, understand that you have to keep it real. Like, if they keep it real with themselves and how they feel, they can keep it real with you about how they feel about you. Like, and things will be a lot much more balanced and consistent. So let's use the romance oracles to get some final messages about this individual that could potentially be your perfect match. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So yeah, if you all are looking forward to marriage, then that definitely is a very real possibility with this person that's on your mind. And at least you know that this person is going to take care of responsibilities. They might do it to a fault and it affects their emotional state, but at least you know that they're going to take care of responsibilities, and at least you know that you are going to be provided for, especially with that 10 of Pentacles. So that's amazing. I definitely hope that you all enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated with you. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I cannot wait to see y'all in the next one. All right, fam. If you chose Pile 2, the Essential Tarot, my Pile 2 people, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Make sure you check out all of the information in the description box, where I have links posted to what I'm doing around the web. You can follow me on Instagram. Check out my Etsy store for my new line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. You could also donate to this channel if you would like to, or even get a personal or private reading. It's up to you, but all the links are there. Welcome. Shout outs to all the returning subscribers, but definitely welcome to all y'all new people, okay? The new people, I appreciate y'all as well. Make sure that you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and also hit the notification bell, because the readings have been consistent. Okay, so let's just continue to get into the energy, keep the good vibes going, and get started. We are asking Spirit, is this person on your mind your perfect match? Are they your perfect match? This reading is definitely going to require for you to have to think. I'm just going to describe this person as they are right now, as in the energy that they're in. And it's really up to you to decide, like, if this is someone that you can see yourself being compatible with or not. That's really how it's gonna go. This is not no yes or no, they are your perfect match. Nah, I'm gonna just tell you about this person and you're gonna decide based off of the information that I told you. Okay, y'all know I don't be trying to tell y'all what to do. I just highly encourage and suggest. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Are they your perfect match? So the person that you're inquiring about, something that came up to me was like very genuine person. Like this is someone who seems to be genuine. Like you can trust their word is what it seems like. You could trust their word. And I feel like you could trust their word because they've been through like this person has been through a lot of things in life. And so the fact that they have been able to, you know, continue their journey through life, they've experienced what they've experienced, things, you know, that don't work out for them, they'll leave. If they feel as though there's something that they have to go accomplish, they're gonna go do that. If there's something that they want to go acquire, they're gonna go do that. But they're just so genuine in their pursuits of doing what makes them happy, that they're genuine. And I feel like because they've experienced, you know, potential lies, deception, and manipulation in their past, they understand that they can't be that way to other people. And most importantly, they can't be that way to themselves. So it's just like a very genuine type of person, just very genuine energy, very genuine energy. And I really do think that this person that you're inquiring about is like on the pinnacle of success. You know, what success means to them. Like that's really what this person is focused on. It's like this person is next up. They may not have the financial stability that they need right now or they want right now, but this person is literally next up. And it doesn't have to just be finances. It's what is emotionally satisfying to them. That is what this person is about. They're about going after what they want. That's the type of person this is. They're gonna go after what it is that they want. And I feel like they're gonna go after what they want in a genuine way. They know that this is the only way that they can be. This person that's on your mind, they're in a new cycle of life. They're in a new cycle of life right now. They are focused on mastery. They're focused on building skills. They're focused on accomplishing, and they're so carefree right now with their attitude and just how they show up in the world. It's like they're very carefree. I also feel like this person is also very loyal. You know, I won't say loyal to a fault, but it seems like they're also very loyal. It seems like they're very happy, and they're choosing to be genuine. They're choosing to be this way. You know, it for some of y'all, what I just heard was like, this is too good to be true. Like someone thought that, like, this is too good to be true, but it is what it is. Like, I did not tell y'all, I said this person is next up. And then here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like whatever they're taking on, this person could be building a skill, creating something, whatever it is that this person is embarking on, this journey, this path, this new thing is like, it's really going to be very promising for them financially. So if it's important for you to be with someone that is financially stable, or wants to contribute towards the household, then this would be the person for you. It's like, it's very promising. Okay, this is a very promising young man, a very promising young woman, or a very promising non-binary person, or however, you know, whoever this person is and however they identify, they're very promising. And this has to do with their, you know, creativity, and it also has to do with their ability to build skills. Very flexible minded type of individual. This person is very flexible, and they are next up. They're next up. They may not have the stability that they want right now, but they're next up. For some of y'all, this person is already stable financially, or they already have what they need. So that helps them to be carefree. You know, it helps them to to go put themselves out there. It helps them to be able to maybe start another business or to indulge in another hobby, or it helps them too. So for some of these people, they already are good. They're already good. So because they're good, they don't have to focus on their stability. They can focus on other aspects and areas of life that are very enriching. Okay, enrichment. This is one of those people. They're a very enriching type of person. They're not so focused on living a struggle and hard life. They're not focused on living a struggling and living a hard life. This is definitely someone who has put in the work. They've put in time, they've put in effort, and they feel accomplished with what they've done thus far. They feel accomplished with what they've done thus far, and they know that it's only going to lead to them being able to acquire more. So this is also someone who's a very patient individual as well. It's like they know that there's a time and season for everything, and they understand that. Like they know it and they understand it when it comes to, their business, or when it comes to their life, or when it comes to whatever it is that they're doing. This is a patient person. So patient, genuine, enriching, free, flexible, happy. Like that's what this person is. Like, let's go ahead and get one more card. Let's go ahead and get one more. All right, so y'all actually had more cards that came out, not just one more. Like, not just one more. Yeah, so this is someone who, they had a decision to make. They had a decision to make in their past. Y'all like, what decision? They had a decision, and this person chose to be genuine. It's like, instead of being done dirty, being lied to, being manipulated and deceived, and thinking that like, oh, this is always what it's going to be for me, or I'm not good enough, or I have to turn around and be mean to other people too because of what was done to me. It's like this person had to let that go. So if they ever felt bitter about things or bitter about treatment, the way their life was going, they really had to come to the conclusion of like, if I want to accomplish what it is that I want to accomplish, I have to let these things go. So this person had to sacrifice bitterness, especially because they were lied to and deceived and manipulated. They had to sacrifice bitterness. They had to sacrifice potentially hurting someone else. That's not an energy that they wanted to be in. That's why I feel like this person is genuine, because they chose to not inflict harm upon other people like harm was inflicted upon them. They're not going to do that. They're choosing not to. I just feel like when I sense this person, it makes me feel like as light as a feather. It just lets me know that like this person is like, they're not really with the stress or any type of heavy energy that can hold them back. Like this person needs to be free. They need to be able to, float. They need to be able to be flexible. They need that. And when you are in this like tough energy, and maybe even in an energy of unforgiveness, it really does keep you stuck, and it weighs down heavily on people. And this individual had to see their life and see the things that they experienced from a different perspective, one that allowed them to say, you know what, it's time for me to let these things go. I just have to. So when you see this person and you like, oh, this person's so carefree, they so like, they just be doing so much, it's like, understand that this is someone who had to go through the fire. They had to go through the fire, but they also came to this conclusion in their mind that they would not inflict the fire and the hurt and pain upon other people. So we have the King of Cups, very loving individual. I think that they will be very forthcoming about their feelings, how they feel, very emotionally expressive, and have some type of emotional intelligence. Then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who is working on something, like I previously mentioned, very creative, trying to, build up financial stability for themselves. But if they already have that stability, it's like that stability allows them to continue to remain in that energy of creation. So yeah, this person is, they got work to do. They're also very hard worker as well. They're very creative, and this person, they find that independence is the best thing. So it's like they feel as though like if I'm good and you're good, we could come together and everybody can be good. That's how this person is, which is nice. At least you know that this isn't a lazy individual. This is someone who is motivated and they're truly living life. Like they are truly living. I feel as though they are reaping the fruits of their labor because they let stuff go. They let stuff go. The past is the past, and now they're focusing on what they can do for themselves, moving forward. Um, let's go ahead and get some messages from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck, and we'll keep things going. I have about 3 other Oracle decks over here that I'm going to pull cards from as well. So get some more information about this person and them potentially being your perfect match. We have healing. That's nice. Yeah, healing is definitely, it's a nice energy to get, and I just feel like that's what this person had to go through within their healing process. They came to the conclusion that they were going to genuinely heal for themselves and not necessarily keep themselves in a place of, like I said, unforgiveness or to inflict harm upon other people just because that was what was done to them. I think that this person is genuinely in a place to where they are, they healing from those battle scars and the things that they experienced in the past, and it's helping them to look forward to life in a new and refreshing perspective about what they can do. It's really good energy. It's like better than someone deciding that they wanted to stay in a depressive state, and now because you're so depressed, your creativity is limited and you can't do anything. It's like that's some good energy to be in. Let's see what else we have. Hot and spicy. So yeah, this individual could be a very hot and spicy person, especially with that King of Cups. They could definitely be trying to romance you. They probably will try to romance you. Like, things could definitely get very hot and spicy in the connection between the both of y'all. And let's get one more. And then we have harmony. With the harmony card, yeah, I just think that this person, despite what they've been through, even through this healing process, it puts them into more balance and harmony within themselves, especially with the King of Cups upright. That's letting me know that this person, for the most part, is their emotions are stable and they have a high emotional intelligence. So I don't think that you would be experiencing too many like shifting moods, like the mood swings. Something I also got was setbacks within the connection. I really don't think there will be too many setbacks between the both of y'all. It's not the energy of someone who is gonna, the relationship between the both of y'all could be going great and then one person cheats and now the whole thing is, up in the air. It's like, I just feel like that's not gonna be that is not gonna be apparent within the relationship between the both of y'all. It's not going to be someone doing something to self-sabotage your connection. I really think it's going to work together pretty seamlessly, honestly. Let's get some cards from the heart-shaped love oracles deck, and y'all give me a second to just shuffle these cards as best as possible from the last reading. But 2 cards did actually fall out. Freedom, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. We also have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And then we also have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So as far as with this person, there definitely is a potential that this is your soulmate. As far as you being a perfect match, maybe it is that you actually have not met this person. Maybe you have not met this person. Maybe this is somebody that's on your mind and you're thinking like, I think we could work. So it could be that you have not met this person. If you already know this person, then it's a high possibility that they could be your soulmate or a soulmate to you, because we have multiple soulmates. With the freedom card, I definitely think that the freedom card relates to this individual and just where they're at in life. I think that through their healing process, they have become free. And I feel like I've been saying that this is a free type of person. They need to be able to go here, go there. They need to be able to explore. They're in a very creative energy right now, especially with that Fool card and with the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like they're exploring at this point in time in their life. And then with the reflection card, I just wanted to get some clarification. I think I'm just going to use the tarot deck just to get some clarification on reflection. It could be that maybe y'all are not in a I don't want to say in a period of separation. It just could be that maybe y'all are not with each other, like y'all are not actively dating each other right now at this time. So the King of Pentacles came out to play. It could be that this person is like in this time, in this space, is like they're like, we already know they were focused on creative financial wealth and abundance. But it's like with the King of Pentacles is maybe it's also giving this person some time to really actualize into the person that they are meant to be, which is the King of Pentacles. Maybe that's what the reflection period is about, because we see that this person is making headway. They're making progress. They're doing things. So it could be that this person is your perfect match. But it's going to take them having to really get into this energy of where they can like truly provide, and they can really be there and be even more mature and even more responsible. This is like, for this individual, this King of Pentacles would be like the world card for them. It's like self-actualization. This is their potential, and they finally gotten there. So I'm definitely not going to say this is a no, but also it's really up to you as far as, you know, how you feel and what you think. It definitely is up to you. I just think that this person maybe needs the time and the space to really actualize into their full potential. And maybe that's what the reflection period is there for, just to allow things to naturally happen between the both of y'all. Let's get a card from, this is the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. And yeah, if we gonna talk about this person, we gotta talk about a lot of different aspects of this person. So what aspect of their shadow side is predominant? We all have shadow sides. We all have, you know, we all have, it just is what it is. And for this person, they got the Temple of My Body. This individual could definitely be overworking themselves and not really paying too much attention to what they're doing to their body, or they it's not like, I don't want to jump and say that this is a bad thing, but it's like this person could really have a lot of endurance, and there's a lot that they're doing. You know, they can be over here focused on this stream of income. They could be over here focused on this hobby. They could come back over here, focus on another source of income. And all of these things are helping them to develop the Ten of Pentacles, and as far as to develop themselves into the King of Pentacles. All of, yo, the thing that came to, whenever I see the King of Pentacles, I always think the daddy card, like the daddy, like the father. But what popped up in my mind was the daddy card. But it's like they're doing so much that they may take for granted, you know, periods of rest, or them being able to focus on their body. So they could definitely be an overworker. If you were attracted to pile one might apply to this as well for you. But yeah, it just seems as though if they had to choose between doing something or focusing on their body, they might choose to, you know, do that thing. So I think that this person's shadow energy is just paying more attention to their body, making sure that they're eating, making sure that they're drinking water, making sure that they're going outside to get some sun, just different things like that, making sure that they're washing their hair. It's just, this person just, they work a lot, so they really may not have the time to focus on these things. But this is something that potentially you could help them with, giving them reminders and be like, well, you need to eat, or go do this, like you doing too much right now. Let's bring it back, and let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of our bodies, like, because you need your body to be great, okay, for you to even be able to experience the fruits of your labor. You know, you want to be around so that you can experience what what you're receiving from all of this hard work that you're putting in. Well, at least for this person. So yeah, they need to create those moments, and not to sacrifice their body for the sake of the work and the money. Okay, so let's use the romance angels to get some final messages. We're gonna get one card, and yeah. For y'all, this card fell out in my lap. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, maybe this is why this individual, with the reflect card that's coming up with this individual, is like they're not yet where they want to be financially. So in order for them to be able to acquire what they need to feel financially stable and to feel like they can truly provide, it is going to require them to have to focus on, you know, their finances and focus on their career and just making something out of themselves. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I definitely hope that y'all like this reading, that it resonated. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I cannot wait to see y'all in the next one. Hey fam, if you chose pile 3, which is the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, I am going to get started with your reading. I want to say welcome to all new and returning subscribers. It's definitely nice to have you here. Make sure you check out all of the information in the description box as far as just seeing what I'm doing around the web. There's links there for following me on Instagram, checking out my Etsy store, getting a private or personal reading from me, and then also donating to this channel if you would like to. So all that information is in the description box. I encourage you to be nosy and to click around and see what I have going on. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be asking Spirit, are they your perfect match? So the person that's on your mind, are they your perfect match? Yeah, let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. The King of Cups been showing up in mad piles. The King of Cups really been showing up in mad piles. Let's see what this is about. Let me get some clarification. All right, so this person that's on your mind, I'm still trying to pick up the energy and see like if they're at a place of change within their life, because this person that's coming up, and I'll just keep going and we'll see where it leads us, because this person that's coming up, I feel like they experience a lot of emotional issues when it comes down to just their ability to handle life and their ability to see themselves within, you know, the world, or to see themselves within society, or to see themselves. So this is like someone who probably still doesn't have a good idea of who they are. Someone who hasn't come to full grasp of their emotions. Someone who experienced a lot of hurt and pain and disappointment, but hasn't yet seen the silver lining with things. You know, there's different types of people. There's people that are going to be optimistic and see the silver lining. And then there's other people that they just cannot do that for whatever reason, or maybe they don't want to do that. It seems like it could potentially be a choice. But it just seems like this person could definitely be a very pessimistic type of individual, and that definitely is shown through their emotions. So if someone is pessimistic, then they might think that things just don't work out for them, or they'll never work out for them. If someone's pessimistic, they might view the world as limited, or they might view resources as being limited, and now we just gotta fight for stuff, you know? Now we gotta fight for resources. Like, it's just giving like a pessimistic type of energy. It's very pessimistic. It definitely is. This person as well, I feel as though they are someone who, they don't really live within their imagination, within that imaginative space that they could live within. This is someone who could just be purely based off of logic, like it's logical. They don't try to focus on their emotions, even though emotions are important. I do think that there are some things that really call for us to not be too emotional. That's what I think. Sometimes I feel like there's things that if we just looked at it logically and operated off of that is helpful. Then other aspects, I feel like emotions are definitely important because they give you an indicator as to what is going on within you. It gives you an indicator and it helps you to better identify like what is going on as far as what your intuition is telling you. You know, what is my intuition telling me and how do I feel about this? Okay, so how do I feel about this? This must mean this. You know, coming to conclusions. But I feel like this is someone who keeps them like they kind of allow those things to go out the window. Like, so this is someone who could be very like worldly, like they're just kind of living life for what it is, maybe not as highly evolved or focuses on other aspects and areas to life. You know, it's not just about the daily grind and the struggle. It's also about, you know, the aesthetic, the beautiful, and the conscious awakened aspects to life. It makes life beautiful. I think that this person will cut off their intuition or their imagination. And because they do that, I think it keeps them in a pessimistic state of being. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, like, is this what this person has went through? Or is it because it's like they're where they currently are now? But I'm just like, has this person moved on from this pessimistic type of thinking? That's what I'm trying to come to the conclusion of. But like, I be jumping to the the conclusion, and I gotta break it down for y'all so that y'all can understand. With the Five of Swords here, it definitely seems like for this person, it's just the song that popped up in my head was like Love is a Battlefield. Love is a Battlefield. So I think that song is by Pat Benatar. Love is a Battlefield. And it's like, it's not like this person is trying to be a hopeless romantic type of love is a battlefield. Like this could potentially be someone that what they see, like they feel like relationships should be toxic, or they feel like that's really how we give back and forth to each other is through this, you know, toxicity. And you like, you do something, but I do something, I do something, but we both know we love each other. We know that's the type of relationship we have. So it just seems as though with this person, loving them, being with them could be very not only competitive, it could be also filled with games. And it's just, there has to, for them, it has to be a clear distinction between who wins and who loses. Okay, like who wins and who loses. Like there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser, there has to be a hero, there has to be a villain. That's kind of how this person's mind thinks. Let me get some more information. I think that with this person, that energy gives them some type of like balance and stability. So it's something here coming up as far as like this person being modeled relationships in this way. So it could have been parents that modeled relationships for this person. Or if this person could have also been previously married before. And so their whole attitude could potentially be pessimistic when it comes down to like marriage or moving forward, you know, moving into a new way of being. It's just giving me the energy of someone who may not want to try. Like that's their mind and their heart is literally like not there right now. If they were to get into a relationship with you, it would just be filled with like, it could potentially be filled with chaos. That's what came to mind. It was like filled with chaos. It could potentially be. I'm not laughing. I'm just keeping it real. Like it could potentially be filled with chaos because of just what is comfortable to this person. Some people are comfortable being in toxic relationships because they know how it goes and they know how they maneuver. They know how to maneuver the other person. That's like how this person is, you know. So it's not to say that this person wouldn't want to develop and have a higher commitment with you. I just don't think that it would be in the most healthiest sense, especially if you want a healthy connection. But yeah, this is the type of person, like I said, is like they are, they could be a very inactive person as well. It's like they don't really take too much action on the things that they want to do out of life. Some of them are very cut off from their imagination. Some of them feel like they have no choices, no opportunities. There's nothing apparent or, you know, abundant for them to take advantage of, which is not true. It's not true. I just think that this person has that pessimistic mindset because there's some type of like fear associated with actually, you know, choosing something and creating something of substance. Is like there's some type of fear surrounding that. This person feels disappointed. They feel like they can't go after and achieve what they want in life. It's some type of energy like that. It makes them sad too. It's like, it seems like this person might be, you know, keeping themselves in that type of, keeping themselves there. It's like they know that they should be moving on to do better for themselves, but I don't think I don't even think they know what is going to be better for them. You know, I don't even think they know. It's like when you have an idea of what you want out of life, you can work backwards and start to take the action steps to get there. But it's like for this person, because they cut themselves off from their imaginations, from their emotions, they're pessimistic. It's like, how would they ever get into how would they ever know? You know, how would they ever, with the King of Wands showing up on the bottom of the deck, it's like, how would they ever be focused and determined? How would they ever put forth action or put forth, you know, steps towards achieving what they want to achieve? How would they ever know if they don't even know where to start? So let me go ahead and get one more card. Well, y'all actually got 2 cards, and that's why I was like, I don't know if this person is changing. I don't know if they've gotten here yet, but it seems like they're not going to be in this energy forever. Maybe they'll come to the point of where they try to figure things out. But I do think that this person with the Devil card, they definitely do act out of a lot of toxic behaviors. Like, it's sad because clearly this person was role modeled this. Like, they didn't just come out the womb acting like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or feeling like this. But yeah, especially with that Devil card, with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, it's like they could be operating within the dark energy or shadow energy, especially with the toxicities, especially with the feeling like someone has to be the winner and someone has to be a loser. Like someone has to be. Yeah, it's like this person has decided to really indulge in, you know, the dark side to life. I'm not saying that this person is just out living recklessly, in which they could be. They could be very reckless. They could have issues with substance use. But it's not just like doing dark things. It's in their mind. It's like that dark energy is predominant energy. Like, that's like when they think about life and they look at life, it's through that lens. And we have the Wheel of Fortune card here as well. That's why I'm like, maybe this person won't always be in this energy. Or maybe it's really going to have to come down to timing, because we see here the ending of cycles, and then we also see the Wheel of Fortune card here. So I could definitely say that this person has a high potential of changing, of not being in this energy anymore. It's a high potential. It seems like it really would come down to the universe and some type of divine intervention to help move them out of this energy. But as far as like right now, this is where they are right now. So I want to use the Divine Feminine Oracle deck just to get some additional messages about this person. And you questioning this person as far as like if they're a perfect match for you. Let's see what else comes up. So for this person, we had risk taker, but risk taker came up and within the reverse. Yeah, I was already kind of getting that about this person. It's like it seems like they're just pretty much very worldly. Like they're very much I was about to say obsessed. They're very much someone who is concerned about, just what is going on directly in front of them. They're not really concerned about the other higher faculties to life. Like an imagination is definitely a big one. It's like if you don't imagine what you could be doing or where you're going, is like, are you gonna be sitting in the same place? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be in the same spot? Like, what are we doing here? But this person, as who they are now, they may not really take too many risks. They don't really put themselves out there. It would be nice for them to, because I saw the King of Wands energy, and the King of Wands is definitely a risk taker, and he's going to go after his goals. He's going to start businesses. He's going to be confident. He's going to be charismatic. This person has the potential to do those things, especially with the Wheel of Fortune card and the world just closing out this cycle that's not doing anything for them. Like, it's not really. So they do have the potential, but as far as who they are right now, they're definitely not going to take, risks. And if this person doesn't take the right opportunities and take risks when it comes to their own lives and goals, is like, what do you think that they're going to do in a relationship with you? Are they going to take risks? And here we have future forward. Yeah, it's just future forward coming up in the reverse. It's just letting me know that this person is not, focused on, of course, the future. They could also be someone who doesn't really tap in, like I said, to their higher faculties, and intuition is definitely one of them. And you need it. You need an imagination, and you need intuition, and you need the will to be able to go after and accomplish what you want in life and what you want to do. I don't know if this person is going to be focused on those things. It seems like there's someone who lives for the now, especially with that devil energy. It's very much like, what can I get now? What can I get now? And it doesn't really take into account, what's going to happen on the back end. It's like, I don't care about all of that. I don't care about the back end. I don't care about the future. What can I get now? Like, that type of energy. That's what that is. And let's see what else they have. They also have jet setter. Jet setter for them came up within a reverse. Yeah, this is definitely not the person that's doing things and making things happen. It's not someone who is putting themselves out there. This could also be someone who like rarely travels. They rarely do stuff. They just kind of live and operate within what is going on with them today. It's not really someone who thinks about, maybe I could be in another place, or maybe I could go here, or maybe I could, and it's like, if you are that type of person who is limitless with your thinking, don't think that, oh, I could show this person this, or I could teach this person this. It's like, you can't change anybody. And I would say it's best to be with someone that is ready for you, someone who is willing, someone who is at the same place that you're at, instead of thinking that, oh, you could be the person to teach this person about taking risks and getting out there and building a business, and let's get out and travel and let's do this and that. It's like, this person, they not even entertaining those thoughts, because that's not where they're at. So I wouldn't ever want to put somebody or help to encourage somebody to put themselves in a situation that is going to be completely limited for them. And then you're going to start getting mad. So it's just like, it's really up to you as far as with this individual, but just know that they're not taking risks. They're not planning for their future, and they're also not doing things. They're not a mover and shaker. They're not making things happen. So let's get some cards from the Love Oracles to see what comes up for this person. We have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So this person, they do need to go through a period of healing, because clearly there's a lot of disappointments and anxiety and things from the past that really do affect their emotional health and well-being. And it really would benefit this person to go through, that healing process, and to help them, change, and to help them evolve. Now, the thing I also got is like, now might not be the best time, especially with that, Wheel of Fortune card, especially not the best time to be concerned with this type of individual. But as far as like within their healing, I think it's really going to be up to divine intervention to help them get to the next place within their life, to help them come out of this toxic cycle and ways of being. All right. We have look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. That's what this individual needs to do. And we also had trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So maybe that's even a message for you all, just to like let the universe, let God, let spirit, let the higher power, like let these powerful entities, positive and powerful entities, transform this person. And you just have to trust. If this is not your person, you have to be okay with that, because this person needs to go through their own healing and their own transformation to help them actually begin to live and not just be alive. Okay? So it's like, I just hope I didn't make someone upset with this reading, or someone doesn't feel upset. Like, but it's really just reading what is going on with this person. And sometimes we want things to be a certain way so much that like we're willing to abandon our logic, we're willing to abandon our intuition, we're willing to abandon how we really truly feel at our core, just to be with someone or just to be in a relationship. And it's like, we just gotta trust that if someone's not for us, then they're not for us. Like, and it is what it is right now. We can't operate off of information that we don't know, which is tomorrow, and we can't disregard information that we do know from the past. So for this person, I wanted to go ahead and shuffle to get something from this deck is the Dark Mirror deck. Was to go ahead and get a message from this deck. But then as I had flipped the card over, I already saw this card, and this is Calling the Storm. We're just going to look at like, what is their predominant shadow side? And I pulled this card, not this card, but I've used this deck for every single pile, because it's like, if we're going to talk about someone, we got to talk about them within their entirety. Okay. So for this individual, Calling the Storm, yeah, this is someone who definitely will self-sabotage things. Like, things could be seemingly going well with this person, but they are definitely going to bring in that level of chaos, that level of toxicity. They're going to bring that in because that's what they feel comfortable. That's where they feel comfortable. You know, they feel comfortable in those types of environments. They feel comfortable with discord, not really comfortable with harmony and peace. And if there is harmony and peace, it's like they will quickly come through and make sure that it gets it's messed up. Okay, they definitely do that. So this is I mean, I did mention the chaos, the discord, the self-sabotaging. I did mention that. So y'all definitely, you know, look out for this with this person, because it just seems as though, I don't know if things would ever be built the way in which you would like for it to be, you know, imperatively speaking, in a healthy manner. It seems like this person will be quick to, you know, self-sabotage things, to mess things up. So let's get some cards from the Romance Angels and see. Well, I'm actually just gonna pull one card and see what comes up for this person. All right, so a card fell out on the ground. Card fell out on the ground, and the card that came out was Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And we also have the World card here as well. It's really, as far as for this person, it really is time for them to really go inward, to look within, and to focus on what is going on with them. You know, I know Retreat, when you look at it, it seems like, okay, it's a married couple, they're going off and they're just spending time together. But I really do think this person needs to spend time within themselves. Okay, spend time within themselves and disconnect from everything else that is going on, to focus solely on, you know, their feelings of pessimism, or, you know, lack of optimism. They're this this disappointment that they're experiencing, why they're not able to tap into their imagination and higher faculties, why they are comfortable in toxic relationships. There's plenty of things that they need to disconnect from others to figure out. But yeah, then we also have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So I really do feel like if moving forward, I feel like y'all have already come to the conclusion that maybe this is someone that you won't continue to deal with, or you would also this isn't someone that you are going to continue to deal with, or maybe this is someone that you're not currently with right now, for obvious reasons, right? For obvious reasons, but it's just showing that, you know, there's going to be some separation, or there already is separation between the both of y'all. So y'all might have thought this was true love. Y'all definitely did. Y'all thought it was true love. I could definitely say that, but you have to, you know, keep an open mind and be okay with, you know, maybe things not panning out the way in which you would have liked it to, especially with this trust card right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I definitely hope that you enjoyed this reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I drop new readings. But with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna leave it right there. Have a blessed day, and I will see y'all in the next one.